Carl Jung believed the brightest light in your personality is found in your darkest corners. Have you ever had a moment where you do not recognize yourself? A sudden flash of rage happens, a cutting remark you did not mean to make, or a pattern of self-sabotage derailing your best intentions. You feel in control, you are a good person, but then this other thing takes control. This is not a moral failing. It is a psychological phenomenon, and Carl Jung, one of the most influential thinkers of the 20th century, called this the shadow. Jung proposed that your personality is split. There is the persona, the polished, socially acceptable mask you show the world. Then there is the shadow. It is the psychic bag where you have stuffed every part of yourself you were taught was unacceptable, weak, or wrong. Jung wrote that everyone carries a shadow, and the less it is embodied in the individual's conscious life, the blacker and denser it is. The dangerous part is not that the shadow exists. The danger lies in pretending it does not. Imagine your psyche as a house. Your conscious mind is the tidy, well-lit living room where you greet guests. The shadow is the locked basement. From a young age, you start throwing things down there. Society says men should not be vulnerable. Vulnerability goes in the basement. Your parents punished you for being angry. Anger goes in the basement. Your ambition made others uncomfortable. Ambition, creativity, healthy aggression, and raw sexuality all get locked away. But here is the critical insight. Your shadow is not just a dumpster of your worst traits. It is also a treasure chest of your greatest potential strengths. The aggression you repressed is the same energy you need to set boundaries and chase your goals. The weird creativity you hid is the source of your most innovative ideas. The problem is that when these powerful energies are left ignored in the dark, they do not just disappear. They fester. They bang on the pipes. They leak out sideways as anxiety, depression, addiction, or those sudden, shocking outbursts. You project them onto others. The intense irritation you feel toward an arrogant person often signifies that you have repressed your own confidence. Take a guy we will call Alex. He is the ultimate nice guy. He never says no at work. He avoids conflict at all costs, and he prides himself on being agreeable. However, he is also chronically passive-aggressive, full of resentment, and feels like a doormat. He despises his coworker David, who is assertive and shamelessly advocates for his own ideas. In Jungian terms, Alex has not just disowned his own assertiveness. He has projected it onto David. He hates in David what he has forbidden in himself. The journey of shadow work for Alex is not to become a jerk like he perceives David to be. It is to go down into his own basement, unlock the door, and reclaim his own assertiveness. He starts by respectfully disagreeing in one meeting. This feels terrifying, but also powerful. He learns to say no to an extra project. He begins using that repressed energy constructively. The result is that his resentment fades, his relationships become more honest, and he feels more whole and real. He has not destroyed the shadow, he has integrated its power. So how do you start this process without getting overwhelmed? Here are 3 practical steps. 1. Spot your projections. Notice who triggers an outsized emotional reaction within you. The qualities you cannot stand in other people are often signposts pointing directly at your own disowned shadow. 2. Translate the symptom. When you feel a wave of unexplained anxiety or notice a self-sabotaging behavior, do not judge it. Ask it what part of me is trying to be heard right now. Treat it as a message, not a malfunction. 3. Start a shadow journal. Pick a trait you dislike about yourself, such as selfishness. Now, brainstorm 3 ways that trait, in a healthy, controlled dose, could actually serve you. Healthy selfishness is known as self-care and setting boundaries. By doing this, you are not condoning your flaws, you are mining them for gold. This is the great paradox of Jung's work. Wholeness is not achieved by cutting away your darkness, but by having the courage to integrate it. Subscribe for weekly wisdom that combines ancient philosophy with modern psychology, offering practical insights for living with depth and purpose.